So Sean Fain is the president of the UAW union, United Auto Workers, and in I think it's like a day or two now, they may end up striking. They're trying to make a deal, but I don't know if there's as much movement as they'd like to see. So Sean Fain went on CNN and he spoke to Jake Tapper, and he laid out some priorities here. Let's listen and then we'll react to it.
When workers ask for their fair share, it's always the end of the world. And no one, the last 4 years in general, okay, in the last decade, these companies made $250 billion in profit. In the last 6 months alone, they made $21 billion in profit. In the last 4 years, the price of cars went up 30%. CEO pay went up 40%. No one said a word. No one had any complaints about that. But now, God forbid that workers actually ask for their fair share of equity in the fruits of the labor and the product they produce. And all of a sudden, it's the end of the world. So, if the talking heads, the pundits, the companies want to say that, if we strike, it can wreck the economy. It's not that we're going to wreck the economy. We're going to wreck their economy, the economy that only works for the billionaire class. It doesn't work for the working class.
Hear that, analysts? All right, UAW President Sean Fain, thanks for your time today. I appreciate it, sir. We did invite the big three automakers to come on. They declined. The invitation is open.
Wow. First of all, I can't believe this stuff was said on CNN and Jake Tapper didn't provide any pushback. So, I mean, that's what's up, right? Like, credit to Jake Tapper on this one. And I think the reason why he didn't respond, not only because they were running out of time, as you can see there, but he was spitting facts. He was telling, like, okay, yeah, the CEO pay went up 40%, and he just went through all the facts as to how much profit they made. And look, my understanding of the situation is that when we had the Great Recession, and, you needed the government bailout at the time, you had the unions listen to management when management said, hey, times are tough, we got to tighten our belt, you guys are going to have to take a haircut when it comes to pay. And it just is what it is. It's the nature of business, and it's where we're at right now. And the unions went along with it. And, they hadn't made a peep. They've been making less than what they probably should have been making for a while now. And so now we have new leadership in the UAW, and Sean Fain is much more militant. He's much more of a hardliner. He's much more of an actual fighter for the workers. And they've decided, enough's enough. We see that, as he said, you made $250 billion in profit, and CEO pay went up 40%. And car prices are going up, and workers' wages are not keeping up with that. So what's he doing? He's driving a hard bargain. So one of the things he's calling for is, you're going to love this, a 4-day work week. He wants a 4-day work week. I love it. There's all these studies now coming out that say 4-day work week, the workers are just as productive, if not more productive, and they're also happier. You can't beat it, right? So 3-day weekend every weekend. And you know what else he called for? Ready for this? 40% pay increase for the workers. Now, where did he get that number from? I just told you. The CEO pay went up 40%. He's like, well, our pay should go up 40% too. And he's like, they say we're coming to wreck the economy. Wrong. We're not coming to wreck the economy. We're coming to wreck their economy for the billionaires. Because they've been living on the high hog for way too long and not looking out for the workers, and we're here to fight for the workers. I love it. I love it. So look, we'll see if they can iron out a deal. There's been some movement within the past few days. How much? I don't know. But it looks very likely that you may have an auto worker strike, and all I have to say is solidarity. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.